Greetings all, it's DFuxa. And once more, we're using an Android emulator basically to check out some games from the Google Play Store. So, here's a game called Luola. And this game caught my eye because recently I did a video for a game called Minds and Dragons, and I didn't really think much of that game. It basically was a Minesweeper style game where use sort of like the Minesweeper type of thing on a hexagonal board. Basically trying to battle off against enemies, basically with clicking on little numbers and stuff like that. I didn't think much of that game because it's essentially a spin an old idea, but not done very very well. This, however, I think was done a little bit better, so I want to basically sort of check it out, basically show you guys, but a spin an old idea can be done to look very good. So let's just get started. Here is Luola. Alright, so let's go new game. I'll create a profile. And I'm just going to show off the default Luola experience. So here we go. And by the way, you can see the difficulties here. So basically, it's easy, medium, hard. We're just going to play normal difficulty for what it's worth. Alright, so this is basically a match-free game. And for those who don't know how match basically works, the essential idea is that basically you're trying to max gems to basically form free combos, so to speak, or 4 or 5, depending on if you're lucky or not for it. So the goal is basically like this: you take basically these gems like this, and you basically max them, and they'll basically form combos and stuff like that to basically get you boosters and such. Now, you basically have a turn counter, basically shows how many moves you make with gems before it defaults back to the enemy's turn. So basically I have 2 more gem moves I can basically make before it defaults to this toad here to basically attack me. So let's just go for this right here. And let's just go for this right here. A way you can basically, reference this idea here is that basically, you basically have a prep time before you basically engage the enemy and do whatever you want to. So basically, you can prep with these different gens to get different effects to help you out. So I'll prep for a blue gem combo here, which basically gives me a defense. Maybe we'll grab this yellow gem here, get the gold from the room, and grabbing this white gem here will get me some experience. Alright, let's just stop playing around with this guy here a little bit, so let's go like that. We'll go like that. And we'll go like this. We'll stick the last bit of experience right here. And let's see here. Let's attack him as well as get a little bit of defense. And let's just also go like this for now, and then we'll just kill on the next turn. I'll explain a little bit about the mechanics for the monsters in a little bit, but let's just get to the general board so you basically see what that's all about. So there's our attack base right there. And it doesn't really matter what I do right here, so let's just get some more gems here done. Whoops, I did it wrong, but oh well. Alright, so after you basically defeat an enemy, you basically get rewards. So I can basically choose between better gems, so basically you can move cursor and stuff like that. I get the small book for experience, get some stuff basically to do more energy stuff. There's a ring of regeneration, so basically heal 1 damage at the start of every room. That's actually pretty nice to find, so might want to pick that up. Might as well. Alright, so for those who are basically familiar with this style of setup, there's basically this game called Slate Aspire. And this game basically uses a similar interface where you basically have branching paths and basically go up toward a boss. Now, I'll basically like show there's basically a question mark here. Basically gives you like a legend of like what these basically all do to basically stop. So I basically have like resting places. You have like events. You have the boss fight, of course, up here. You then have like your other fights. Basically, you have like the elite monster fight, the gold monster fight, the experience monster fight, the regular fight, and they basically just like branch up to like the boss enemy basically up there. All right, so looking at this stuff right here, I think to get a good mix of like everything, we're basically going to go up like this path here because it'll like show off like experience, rest spot, normal fight. That's a normal fight, by the way. Elite enemy, event, gold, and then like boss fights. So let's go up that way. Alright, so here's basically a spider monster. Alright, so basically like to talk about the enemies here. Basically you can see like their attack as well as like their like armor basically coming up for like the next little volley. And you can basically see like their remaining health. So ideally what you want to basically do when you're basically like battling these guys, you want to basically like loot the experience as well as like the gold in like the room. And basically like survive basically their like onslaught basically while doing so. So let's see here. I think to start off with here, we're going to do that, basically get a little bit of like experience. We're going to do that, basically get a little bit of like defense for a single attack there. And let's just do this, get a little bit of gold. Now you can see like as basically I get to like these combos, these like gold and like experience targets basically like count down. There's only like a maximum of like experience basically you can get in a single room, so once you basically get all the experience, that's gone. And that's the same for like gold. So if I basically like go like this, that basically means I get like no more like gold basically from this room. So if basically if I'm actually any more yellow gems, I'm not gonna get any more like gold basically for doing so. So that's something basically to keep in mind. There's a nice little combo. I'll note that the green gems, they basically give you like, power, which basically like use your abilities. There's basically a reset ability, which basically resets the board if you basically want to. And I see a good option for attack here, so let's just actually use 4 gems. Get like a 2 attack basically to injure this guy a little bit. Let's max ourselves all that right there. There's a good option to get like some yellow white gems basically, so let's go like this. And let's just go like this. Get some energy. Now I'll note that the thing about armor, by the way, is that only lasts like for a single round. Once you basically like you go through a round, basically your attack and your like defense gets reset to 0. After it's like hit and like taking a hit. Now also note by over here is like a skull. Basically, as like fights draw on, these guys will get stronger and stronger. So basically, like now this guy's basically gonna hit me for 2 instead of like just 1 damage. So if I basically like a little bit of defense here, it's not gonna be enough basically to force attack. So I have to watch out for that. So let's just reset the board here. And yeah, I'll note this button just resets the board. So if you don't like your combination, basically you can get like a better combination out of it. So hooray for that. And let's just see here. Let's go like this to get like our extra defense. We're just gonna pour on the attack there a little bit to injure him. Now it's worth knowing, by the way, that basically if you try and like if you get these guys like down to like the point where they can't really defend themselves. Basically, if I attack this guy, he doesn't have like enough defense and like he has enough defense basically for a single attack here. But if I basically hit him for 2 damage here, that won't be enough for him basically to like survive. So basically at this point he's basically done. He won't be able to survive this attack. And basically just even more so. So note there, basically like my hero is like basically stopped the Aspire and like he didn't get a chance to attack. Basically you're not like attacking simultaneously, but your hero basically attacks first and then like the monster basically attacks second. So that's basically how that works. And here's some nice stuff here. I'm not buying basically press this, like, button down here, basically, like, some of your gold basically buy, like, 2 treasures, so we'll basically buy both of these things right here. And alright, we're basically up to our first health event, so let's go right here. Now, note that these campsites basically, like, you can heal or you can get max life. We'll pick up max life, so I basically have, like, a little more buffer for, like, being hit by. And here's a normal fight. Alright, so we're just gonna fight Toad here. Now, note by the way, I have a special ability here, so if I want to, basically get defense from this. Though, I don't really need to right away, so let's just go like this for now. Then we'll go like this. Get some of the experience in the room. And let's just get some more energy. Let's go like this. I see like a lot of like these double whites, but there's like nothing next to them. So I think what I'm probably gonna do here, we're just gonna reset the board. That wasn't a great reset because all I got was like one single white here, but oh well, that's fine. Let's get that single white out of the way. We'll do a quick attack as well as get some gold. Now, by the way, each enemy base has a different, like, sort of, like, attack profile, where, like, this guy was attacking for, like, 1 damage, but now it's attacking me for 2. But, it's not really a big issue for me, so that's fine. You can do whatever he wants to. Let's get a single defense here. We'll get another defense right there. And I'll pick up a gold. Okay, let's just go like this. Now we're gonna do like a single damage as well as a single attack right there. Let's get some energy here. And we'll basically grab ourselves a little bit of a, another attack here for him. Oh, we killed him. That'll happen, by the way. You'll basically have like, just a combo like that, and like just like, you're like have like good things happen or bad things happen if you're not really careful, but whatever. Witch's Hat. Gain 1 attack at the start of the round if there's no experience left in the room. Not a bad thing basically, Witch's Hat, but I think we prefer being get some gems instead. So let's get this blue gem here for like, remove curses as well, like, give like additional defense. Alright, so we got our first elite monster here. Let's go up to him. And we're fighting an elite scorpion. Alright, so this guy will be a little bit interesting to fight because you'll basically see like, some like the interesting dynamics that this game basically has to offer. As opposed to say something like Mines and Dragons basically had like nothing added to it. So hooray for that. Let's get ourselves a little bit of like, a boost right there from that. And let's just attack them right off the bat, I guess, because they have like, good option there for it. Oh, grab some energy too. Alright, so, notice this guy just like, did something to my dice here. Basically, the thing about this guy, about this game is that it's possible for like the enemy to influence your dice. Basically making it either bad or good basically to like, invest in certain dice. So, if I basically like make this combo here, what's gonna happen is he's actually gonna get like, a benefit for like me using that dice there. So you have to be very careful sometimes about using your dice because sometimes you can benefit the enemy if you're not careful. And, it adds like a layer of strategy to the game. Now, it's a force of basically like this, like, get some extra defense by ability, so we can, like, prevent his, like, damage from right there. Let's do that to get some experience. And I'll note by the way, basically reset the board. All the attack dice will basically flow up to the top like that, so they don't disappear, these dice, so you have to watch out for that as well. And let's just see here. Let's get some energy there, because I'll basically need it for the future. Let's do that. Here's a good option to get some defense here. Note that this is basically, you know, a two for gem, so I'll get like 2 defense from that. And let's just get some gold right here. So he cursed a couple more gems right there, but it's fine by me. It's fine with, you know, for him doing that. Note that he's getting rage by the way, so he's like, you know, increases his attack by 1, so he's getting stronger. Let's get that right there. Alright, so I want to know by the way, is there only one experience left in the room? Even if I basically get like the 2 gem combo for like the white gems here, I'm only gonna get the same experience because that's basically all that's left. So I want to know basically like, you know, at this point, if I basically like get like any more white gems like this, all I'm doing is just clearing the gems basically for doing it. So there's like no benefit for me like you know, maxing white gems now at this point. So it's just something to watch out for when you're basically like, you know, playing this game. Let's see here. Let's go like this. We'll get like some golden defense here. And let's see here. Let's put extra defense on so it doesn't hurt me or anything. And let's just go like this. Ouch! That's a bad place for him to put his attack, but you know, that can happen always. If you try and go for like later combos that like, you know, might have something like that happen to you. So, oh well. Let's go like this. We'll pour a little bit of attack on him, I guess. And let's just see here. Oh! Well, that's gonna hurt me a lot. A whole lot. It's gonna do at least 4 damage to me because I wasn't, you know, paying attention to like, you know, the combo happening like that, but oh well. That can happen if you're not careful, basically. You can have like, you know, combos like that happen to you. Now, I know at this point, by the way, there's still like some gold in the room, but because he's like so low in like his like, you know, attack, what I'm basically gonna do here, we're just gonna do that, basically get the gold right there. We'll do the attack like that. We're just gonna finish him off. They're basically finish the round. I didn't get all the gold that time, but you know, whatever, it's fine. You don't always get the gold, so you just have to deal with it. So here's a treasure, basically like you get a defense at the start of combat if you have none. Ring of Revenge, basically gain extra action when your enemy damages you, so pretty nice. I don't really care much for a shield because, like, you know, if I basically don't have any defense, then, you know, I don't have any defense, so let's get the Ring of Revenge instead. Alright, so we basically pushed on through the elite monsters. Let's go up this way now. So here's basically a title, so basically you can choose one. Here's a Soul Stone, so rooms have 1 extra experience and you gain 1 extra experience when you encounter a monster. Experience Collector, you gain 1 extra experience when you enemy damage you, so whenever I basically take damage, I'll basically like, you know, take more like, you know, experience basically for it. I guess get a flat out like, you know, plus 8 experience. Or you can basically go for like, you know, 20 experience right now at a cost of -5 life. So some good, you know, things right here. Just early in the game, it's probably a good idea to grab like, you know, something like this or even this. These are very cumulative for like the long run. And then like, you know, in like the first floor, then like you want to get like the cumulative stuff for the most part. I think we'll go for this one though, is because like, you know, you're gonna take a lot of damage this game, so we'll take Experience Collector. Alright, so we're gonna fight our spider again. He's starting off with 2 attack on me, but that's fine. Now I forgot to show us up, but basically here's like the how to play thing. So basically you have to max 3 or more gems in a line to gain resources. So you basically have like attack from red dice. You have basically like, you know, shields from blue dice. You basically get energy from green dice. You get gold from the yellow dice. You get like experience from like the you know, white dice. And eventually when you have around them, you have like, you know, purple dice for like something else. I think that's like mana. I don't that I haven't actually gotten far enough in the game to unlock mana yet, but you know, that's something. You know, it shows us that this game has like, you know, more to offer than like, you know, what's basically here. Basically, you see like the round right there. So basically, you perform 3 gem moves, the hero attacks, the monster attacks, and then the new round starts. And the tokens here basically represent how, like, how much you're in a room before you can, like, you know, deplete the room of like, all it's basically got. So here's resources basically like, you know, life, attack, defense, energy. There's like, you know, potential, so doubles the ores gained from next gen match, gold, experience, and then rage. And then there's abilities. So basically, like, you know, we have the ability called Shuffle at the start of the game, which basically replaces the gem board with new gems. And then some have basically charges, basically, like, you know, it indicate, like, you know, how many they may use before they're depleted, basically. Alright, so I'll note that the gold rooms basically have very limited experience, but it has lots of gold. So we want to basically find all the gold counters we can basically find in here. But to start off with, let's just go like this for now. And we'll grab basically a little experience and a little defense. I suppose right now... So here's the thing, there's a really terrible room for doing anything in, so... Let's just go like this for now. And there we go, there's some gold, and, you know, some energy. And attack as well, because that's a really good combo I just did right there. We're gonna go like that, get some more defense. So awesome little combo right there. So looks like this guy also curses stuff, so he basically cursed my white dice right here. But you know what, I can deal with that fine enough, so let's just go like this. And we'll just go like that for now. There's some extra defense basically to keep me alive. Alright, so we curse that blue dice now, but that's fine. Let's go like this to get, like, you know, some, you know, massive energy. We're gonna go like, let's see here. Usually this is a bad idea, but let's just go like this, and we'll go like this. And we'll get basically a little bit, like, you know, of stuff cleared here. We put that right there, that's fine. Let's go like that to get a little more gold. We're just gonna reset the dice again so we're gonna see, like, get some more gold perhaps. And that was a terrible, like, you know, show of it, but whatever, it's fine. It happens, you have terrible shows sometimes. Let's see here. Let's get the energy right there. And we'll get the defense right there. Whoop, you actually gonna hurt me earlier because I wasn't gonna pay attention. Now, not because I had to Ring of Revenge, I actually, like, you know, basically, like, you know, got benefit from it. See if I aim for up here, by the way. Basically, the Ring of Revenge basically get extra, like, actions, so I now have, like, 4 actions as opposed to 3. So that's nice. Alright, let's see here. I think for this round, we'll do that to start off with. We'll continue with that right there. And I have lots of blue dice on the board, but, you know, none of it's really, like, you know, close to each other, which is not really great for me. But let's just use up to defense for now, I think, and we'll go like this. Try and make some room here. And note that this flashes as soon as, like, you're running out of, like, you know, turns and stuff like that, but that's fine. I'm trying to move this up right now, but I'm just gonna wait for my next turn to do that, so let's just move this over here for now. So let's go like this. Get a nice attack as well, so, like, you know, some damage on him. I'll save this for, like, the next turn as well, so that's fine by me. Let's go like this. Get some more damage on him. And I'll do that as well to get more damage. Alright, perfect. That's out of the way, so... I accidentally gave him some attack there, but, you know... I want to basically, like, you know... You probably saw this briefly, but... When I basically have this, like, blue gem, like, you know... next to, like, these curse gems, I actually get rid of the curse and, like, not, like, you know, encounter it, which is nice. But, whatever. Let's get some extra defense. And... We'll just boost it up by a moment and, like, get him our attack. Now, I want to note at this point, by the way, it's not really in my interest really to worry about this guy's, like, you know, attack anymore because he's got, like, so little health. I don't have, like, you know, any yellow gems or, like, white gems to make use of it in this case here because, like, I got all the tokens, so... We just want to reset the board and get, like, you know, attack dice, like, all around, so to speak, so... We'll just get that right there. Assuming I, like, get some red dice over here. I did not, but oh well. Let's just reset again. And no, you can basically reset as long as you have energy for it, so... There we go, he's done. And there we go, we basically got through it. Alright, gain 1 energy when you damage an enemy, so... That's pretty nice by the victory bracelets. I think we're also going to pick up this red gem, so basically can, you know, remove, like, curse of it as well, so why not? We'll get that too. And here's our, like, first floor boss fight. Let's take him on. So, we're gonna fight Big Giant Snail. Alright, so, let's just see here. He's only gonna damage me 1 and, like, have defense 1 for, like, the first go here, so... Let's gonna pour on the attack right here for a little bit. And, oh, that's a great option to get some defense right there, but, do I want to save as a thing, right? Sometimes you want to save, like, your, like, you know, stuff here. Let's just do that. We get defense here. Go like that. There's an energy for attacking him. And let's go like this to get, like, you know, a nice little combo right there. Another combo set up right there when you get around to it. Let's get that going. Now, note by the way that, like, you know, your gems always shift up when you basically, like, you know, like, clear, like, you know, gems and stuff like that. So I basically clear these gems over here, basically shift, like, up, like, you know, 3 and, like, up, like, 3 over here, so... That's what's worth noting. Alright, note something, by the way, over here. Basically, there's, like, a curse gem right here, but basically, like, move this up here. We won't actually get this gem, but we'll basically clear the curse. So, that's basically a note about, like, my clearing curse dice. Basically, that's, like, how they sort of, like, work. And let's just see here. Let's just go for... that right there. I should probably note something else about the boss here as well. He's actually got, like, a shield icon on my dice. Basically, this guy, instead of, like, he curses for attack, he basically curses for extra defense, so he'll basically get, like, more defense if I basically, like, you know, move this up here, for example. Or, like, right there. So there's a little bit of defense for him, basically. We'll go like that for a little bit of, like, you know, defense as well as gold. And let's just go like this for now. Let's go like this. Get so much defense from that, but it's fine. I don't really care about it too much. We'll give him a little bit extra defense, but you know what? That's fine. And let's just see here. Let's go like this for now. Let's just put that there for a little bit of damage to him. We're gonna need a little bit of defense, so let's just, you know, get a little defense then for him. Alright, so he curses those dice up there. Nope, by the way, I don't have any like gold or like experience base to get at this point. So it's basically all about like energy, defense, and like attack at this point for like killing him. So let's just reset the board here. That wasn't the greatest like play, but we can still get a little bit of like stuff from there. So we'll do so. There's a little bit of attack on him. I'm tempted to like move this down just to get rid of it, but we're going for like sort of like attack on this phase. So let's just go for energy right here. I think there's some nice defense as well. I'm good with that idea. And let's get some more energy right there. Alright, let's just go attack. Attack. Finally got rid of that curse somehow, so that's happy with me. Let's pour on defense here a little bit, and let's go like this. And yeah, note by the way, the rage does build up quite a bit, so this guy's gonna get stronger and stronger until I kill him. So I do want to kill him pretty fast. Note by the way, over here, you got like cursed dice, so we'll do that to get rid of those cursed dice right there. Let's go like this and this to get like the defense I need to like stop him. Let's go like this to get a little bit more defense and energy apparently. Let's get an attack right there, I guess, because why not? Let's suspend for a little bit more defense. And there we go, another attack. Alright, so we curse those dice down here, but that's fine, we can deal with that. There's nothing really good for like attacking and defending here, so let's just go like, this for now. Oh, look at this. That's a nice big attack to him. So I have to kill like your 7 damage here, or like basically like defend myself. So go off for a little bit of defense there. And wow, actually have enough basically to kill him this round if I basically want to. But let's just like defend for like this round. Nope, maybe not. We're gonna kill him. Alright, so, and by the way, you can see like a little question mark here for like the reward info. So basically you can pay shown cost to take 2 rewards instead of 1. And you basically pay like gold rewards basically want to as well. And there's like ability to like cleanse like curses and stuff from like the board, so we'll take those. Alright, so that's basically like a single floor of like, Luola. You can basically get it just basically how this game sort of works, because like, it's very like, straightforward at this point. Note the enemies basically get a little stronger, and basically as like you complete the game as well, you'll basically have like rewards basically unlocked too. So also ban a run right here, it should be enough basically to unlock some stuff. When you basically like, finish a run, you're like victory or like lose, you basically have like, a sort of like, experience marker right here. Oh, we didn't actually get enough for like, an unlock here. But I'll note basically like, as you basically go along, you basically unlock like new things to like, play with. So if you ever play like a game like say Crypto Necrodancer, you basically have like, as you play the game, like, unlocks basically like happen where like, maybe you didn't have like a story like your previous game through because like it wasn't available. But as like you play along, you'll basically get like, a story unlocked to basically play with or like stuff like that. That's the sort of like the idea that this game basically has. Also note that this game does have ads in it, but it's basically very unintrusive, so I can basically support the developer to watch the ad, but I don't really have to. And I'll note by like there is like some things like the ads can be useful for, because basically there's like you watch the game ad, you can basically like unlock these other characters basically to play with. And of course you have like ours if you're like win the game without taking any damage, cause like overkill damage is basically damage over like they needed to like, kill the monsters, have attack 20, have maximum life of 40, reach hero level 15, have 100 gold, defeat last boss, and of course default little experience. Anyhow, that's basically Luola. I hope you guys basically enjoyed like the quick little like showcase for it because, well, this is a game that like it's not anything special I guess in like the grand scheme of things, but it shows that like with a simple idea you can still like do a lot of it to like make the game really fleshed out and like worth like playing. Like this is a game that's like not that bad to play on your phone if you just want to kill time with. So, props to the developer for making the game. He did a good job. I thought it like deserved like a mention, especially since like I want to like basically compare this to say Mines and Dragons, basically had like nothing really compared to it. But good on them. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and take care.